6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ignition.
As you can imagine, the universe is a pretty big place, man. And as it turns out, it's teeming with life. Now some races, well, they're just explorers, out wandering the galaxy looking for others like themselves. Some just happen to be more advanced. Some are sole survivors. And some are friendly.
Walter, I have diabetes.
Tell old people. And some just want to save a whale. But of all the races and all the beings, there are only a small handful that are considered the most important in the whole universe. And I happen to be one of them. My name is Carl Smithereen, and this is my story.
And the great Orlando land debate continues to go on ad nauseum over this very boring piece of property featured behind me. Now, what? Oh, go. Actually cool. Not cool. Cool to the touch. It should be hot, moron. Ladies and gentlemen, this thing has just landed at my feet, and I'm going to tell you all about it. Now, where did it come from? What is it made of? Well, I don't know. I've just found it, but we're going to have top men working on it soon. I'm Carl Smithereen, and I'm the most amazing reporter in all the universe. Either that or the most mind-numbingly lucky guy ever, but it's most probably the first one, so stay tuned. Did you see that? Look at it. It's the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
Alright, I'll grant you. That's a pretty lucky break for a first-time newscaster. Oh no, you see, I wasn't always in the news, no. That's actually a fairly recent development. You see, my parents died on the day that I was born. And not to be all boo-hoo for me or anything, but it meant that I was rather sheltered. I had no real exposure with people, and therefore I'm not very good with them. But I was raised by, you know, nannies and butlers and, you know, the kinds of things that everybody has in a, you know, pretty modest home. I ran about and played like, you know, most little boys will, but I didn't have a lot of exposure to people. I mean, I was tutored in the home. I played in the home. I never went out. I think it's why I'm so white. But I watched a lot of movies, so I had these, you know, expectations that things in reality would go down like a movie, but they don't. Right? Okay, you know that. I'm just learning that. Consequently, I'm terrible with people. And I think a lot of them are stupid. But I can't figure them out. Now, there's a lot of things, you know, that my parents have left behind that I don't really have much use for. Art being one of them. I mean, what do you do with a statue? Well, you hang plants from it, don't you?
Good evening. I'm Carl Smithereen, and thank you for joining us for the official relaunch of Media One as we bring this station into the current century with a brand new face. Mine. Now, long-time anchor, guy, buzzard, whatever. Well, what? I'm sorry. Guy Boussard. Well, suffice to say, he'll never be heard from again. Because I'll be taking over for him from now on. Probably forever. And I invite you to take a moment to get to know me. Now, who among you feels that the news up until now has just been utterly boring? I mean, put your hand right up. Thank you, camera guy. Yes, and man in the back. I don't know you, so that's rather unexpected. Thank you for that. I mean, you'd rather have a heart attack than sit through some of this stuff, and I'm gonna fix that. Now, I feel that news personalities should have exactly that. And any Tom, Penis, or Harry could just read lines right off of a page. And with me, that will never happen. I plan to bring you the most interesting stories, and only the most interesting stories, each and every day that happen right here in and around our beautiful city of Orlando. And I can make you one more promise. Unlike our competition, Dodge Peckstone, I will never attempt to sleep with your wife.
It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your wife is? I do. I'm Dodge Peckstone.
Now let's get started. This is the first headline I've ever delivered, so I'm rather excited. A local gardener was brutally destroyed by a rogue bolt of lightning that struck him while he was mowing a yard, and an eyewitness managed to take video of it, and I'm going to show it to you right now.
We can't air that.
What? I don't think so. Veto that.
No, keep going, buddy. Miguel's gone.
That's just a small taste of the kind of news you're going to be getting right here. I'll share my thoughts, my feelings, along with every story, and I promise only to tell the truth. I'm Carl Smithereen. Please join me every night at 7 for your action news.
Listen, I have to get ready for tonight's broadcast. I have a lot to tell you. I'm just not ready to tell it all yet.